So here we are. We're in a Fiesta. That's not too abnormal. But what's special about this Fiesta is, first off, it's mine. And now, I know it's not an ST. I really wanted an ST. But that wasn't in the cards for me. But one thing I did know is I wanted something with a turbo. This Fiesta has the 1-liter, 3-cylinder, turbocharged EcoBoost engine in it, which is pretty awesome. Now, yeah, you did hear me right. I did say 3 cylinders, 1 liter. Now, with the turbo, this little 1 liter produces 148 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty awesome. And with that torque, it gets up and goes pretty good. Now, I've had this car for a few months, logged 4,000 miles in it, and I gotta say, this car is awesome. It is so much fun to drive. And yeah, as you can tell from the video, it's winter out. It's cold. And I've driven this in temperatures of -4 degrees, actual temperature. And this car's awesome. I've driven it through a blizzard where it was snowing at about 2 inches per hour with 50-mile-an-hour winds. And yeah, the car does really good. Granted, I do have snow tires on this because the all-seasons are good, but when you get that much snow, you need something a little bit better. So I got this car, and yeah, it doesn't have the Recaro seats. Okay. But it has heated cloth seats, which are, well, nice, actually. Not being leather, they're not as cold, and heated, they warm up really quick. The car's a ton of fun to drive. Throw it into corners, and it just goes. With 148 foot-pounds of torque in overboost, that's enough to get going. The car only weighs around 2,500 pounds. And I mean, that torque, well, traction control's not letting me really get on it because, well, it says no time for tire spin right now. So, I have to say, this car does pretty good. And since it does have a 3-cylinder engine, it gets good fuel economy. In fact, I've been averaging about 37 miles per gallon on average, which is pretty good. The best I've gotten is, well, into the 40s. Not too bad. The car really responds to how you're driving it. Personally, I can't wait to this summer and I can get this thing out on an autocross course. And surprisingly, the thing kind of has a kind of a mean growl when you get on it, which is kind of cool. Ford says it spent 5 million engineering hours on this engine. It's won Engine of the Year award 2 years in a row. That's not easy. So, I knew there was something special about this car before I even got it. With numbers like that, there's something going on here. And Ford said, you know, this little 3-cylinder is pretty good. Let's stick it in a Formula Ford to go racing. That's pretty awesome. Then Ford said, well, why don't we put this in the Fiesta rally cars? That's pretty awesome too. Now, granted, 3 cylinders, 1 liter doesn't make a lot of power on its own. But an overboost, it does produce 24 PSI of boost. And with direct injection, that's pretty amazing. Turbo lag? Yeah, doesn't really exist. You can just get on it and go. So overall, the 1 liter, which they're pretty hard to find right now, is one heck of a little car. It's an awesome car with an awesome engine. It gets great fuel economy, and yet it's tons of fun to drive. You got good torque, you got good power. Cruising down the highway, you get good miles per gallon. Even as a performance guy, I like those things. Kind of get the best of both worlds. Now, me being who I am, couldn't leave this car stock. One of the first things that we did, actually before the car even came in, is I had the Mountune short throw shifter already sitting at my house, which is awesome. Shifts are very, very precise. I also had the Mountune air filter sitting at home, which, you know, upgrade the air filter, let the engine breathe just a little bit better. So, I have to say, I'm really, really impressed with what Ford did here. And I think it's kind of a little bit of a kept secret. Most people don't even know this car exists. And the people that do, they want to see it and drive it. Some refer to it as a baby ST. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it doesn't have as much power, or the brakes, or the suspension and everything, but you know, the car's pretty awesome. And I would highly recommend this to anybody, because it is just, it's a ton of fun to drive. Is it underpowered? Nah, I don't think so. Could it use more power? Well, I think we all know the answer to that. Yeah, it could use a little bit more power. But this car, after logging 4,000 miles, driving it a lot on the highway, snowstorms, you name it, I'm really, really impressed with this car and very happy that I bought it. I can't wait till this summer and get some summer tires on it and go see what this car can do on the autocross course. Well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. More videos will be coming as time goes on. And I hope to, sometime this winter, show you a little bit about the difference between traction control on and traction control off. So, thanks for watching. Follow us on YouTube and on Twitter and Instagram, Racetech0722. Talk to you guys later. Bye.